Coach Clay with the Hershey Soccer Club, bringing another workout from home. As I spoke about earlier in the week, knew my second session, I wanted to do something inside, so I'll show you a little bit better view after I do the opening here of just a small square that I've created with the backdrop of a basement wall, nothing too special, and all the different things that we can do from there. So hopefully you'll be able to find yourself a little space, whether it's a wall, again, you know, outside off a back porch, whatever it might be, the garage, anything that your parents will approve of. Again, I think a basement wall works great, as I think you'll see here, and just a lot of different things that we can do from that. This will just be, again, probably about a 30 to 45 minute workout depending on the age, but some different variations, and obviously we will continue to grow week in and week out and show more opportunities and different skill sets that you can utilize in small spaces to make sure you're staying healthy and active in this unprecedented time, and making sure your soccer game is tuned up for when we get through all this. Okay, as you can see here, I've just got a small square. That's what we're going to use for our control box, try to make sure that all our touches kind of stay inside this range as we go through a skill set. For my older groups, generally I'd like to see, you know, that U13 and up, probably doing 2 sets of everything in this routine, or my younger group I could understand just getting through 1, as I think that older age is going to have to work a little bit harder, a little bit longer. And we'll just I'll show a quick demo of each one, but generally we'd like to see you do a 1-minute set with about a 15 to 30 second break in between. First one's pretty simple, just going to go 1 touch right foot, just nice and back. Notice I'm trying to keep my feet moving, not stopping, and I shouldn't go left foot, but I turn to do that, so it's all right foot, going hard for about a minute. Nice and controlled. If you need to fix it with the opposite foot, you're totally good to do so. So I would do about a minute with the right foot, then I move right over to the left after a short break, and hit my left foot. Just start with 1 touch. Nice little warm up. Again, nothing too special. So just a 1 touch for a minute with your right foot, 1 touch for a minute with your left foot. Then you'll go into 2 touch. I'll try to hit a little bit more of a hard pass off that wall so I get to work my first touch, and you'll see what we do in the third set where we really try to push the envelope. So I didn't really like how that one kicked back on me. Really want to make sure that's a good pass so I get a good touch. That last one really didn't get a good pass, in turn didn't get a good touch at it. As you can see, so you again, a minute with the right foot, 2 touch, minute with the left foot, 2 touch. Probably did a few extra ones there as I wasn't happy with my touch. I'm guessing you might be able to figure out what my dominant foot is. But as a young athlete, and I like to think I actually have 2 good feet, gotta always work both feet. Do never let yourself be 1 foot dominant. Practice is the best time. Every other foot, every other rep. Okay, now we're gonna go, we did our 1 touch, 2 touch, each 1 minute set for each foot. Now we're gonna do our tester touch. So what I want to do, and generally I would definitely push this back further if you have the room, really want to hit a hard ball that really forces you to make a hard first touch. Really work in that practice mode. So it's going to be tough, you're going to have some that miss, but that means you're doing it the way you should. And we're really going to hit one to test myself here, see how I do. Not too bad, we'll hit one more, I can't end on that. Okay. So again, tester touch with the right foot, tester touch with the left foot. I'll see if I can really ping one and see how it goes. Okay, gonna have to get a little closer for this one. Depending again on if you have some help, this might be a great one to add a parent in. So we're now gonna do again, trying to work on that first touch, control. I'm gonna throw it off the wall, do a thigh, and then also the chest. So again, 1 minute for each set. And you can see I'm getting a couple extra touches. One goes off, still use that wall. Every touch gets you a little bit better. I'm going to try to get... So you'll want to do that with the right and with the left foot. Last one will be a chest. So nothing too fancy, a ton of reps. You can see how many you can get in a minute and how this adds up very quickly. And again, all I'm using is a wall and a ball. So we're going to come up to the cone. First one's going to be a scissor. Around the ball, touch the outside, but we're going to have a strike against the wall. So we're going to get a shot out of this one too. So your first 20 is just going to be a scissor with the left foot. So right foot is scissor. Around, touch the outside, and we're striking it, okay? From the left foot, so you can see it's around the inside of the ball, touch it with the outside, and we're gonna strike it. That's our scissor, okay? Second one we're gonna do is a step over, okay? Real simple. So where the scissor, we go around the inside of the ball, and then use the opposite foot. This one is actually gonna be all with one foot, so we're gonna step over the ball, touch it with the outside, and have that strike. Okay, so one more time. Around the ball, touch, and a hit. All with that one foot. Left foot, you have it going here. Around, touch, and that strike. Just one more time. Around, touch, and that strike. Okay, last one you're going to do is going to be a Cruyff. Okay, so depending on which side you want to come up, the Cruyff is where you're going to step over it, put it behind your leg, and then come to that opposite side. So again, if I'm stepping with my left, like I'm going this way, no, I'm not. I'm touching it here, and we're having that strike with the opposite foot. If we're going to the left side, going to step with that right, push it over with the left, strike it with the right, okay? And you can find all those moves for, again, I showed them here simply. If you want to get the very specifics, hit YouTube, scissor, step over, Cruyff. You'll have detailed design, whatever you might need if that's not enough for you to get it down. And then I'll just show you quickly how it would look within the concept of a strike. Probably just do one of these just because of the camera angle, and I'm going to go ahead and hit it and hope that it doesn't ricochet back and knock this camera over. So get yourself a couple of yards distance. Going to come up to the ball, scissor, and have that strike. So as you can see, so you would do scissor for 20 with the left foot, strike, 20 with the right foot, strike, the step over, and the Cruyff turn. So you got plenty there. My U13 and up, I'd expect 2 sets of that of each one. The U9, 10, it was just my 2 teams. Selfishly, I'm kind of directing a little bit towards them. They would just need to do 1 set of these. But again, okay, to finish up, we're going to just do some nice shots. As you can see, went ahead and decorated the wall a little bit. We've got 4 corners now that we're going to aim for. So we're going to do 20 strikes and 20 inside. Okay, so the inside I consider like a placement shot, where the strike is going to be using your laces and really going for it. First set of 20 for, again, 20 strikes, 10 with the right, 10 with the left, and then with the inside placement type shot, and then 20 strikes, 10 with the right, 10 with the left, of more of a strike from a standstill. That second set then we'll do again 20 of each, where we would do 20 placement with this 20 now on the move. So we'll show that one next. So we've just got 20 shots, looking to hit it just from a dead ball place. Got to move some of this other junk behind me. and I'm just going to try it now. This is a strike. So this isn't, hey, I'm trying to just pass it off the wall. I'm not looking for this. Yay, I hit it, but that's probably not getting past the keeper. So get it up there. Again, I'd love to be 12 to 18 yards on this. I'm maybe 8, but working within the constraints of the camera, if I had it, like I said, I'd have the extra yardage, no problem. So we're going to get up there. I'm going to aim for that low one again, see if I can really hit it with that inside placement shot. And you can see the difference. Trying to hit the strike. So you'd have 20 total, 10 with the right, 10 with the left. There's our inside shot, or placement shot as I like to consider it. You know, power placement, one of those. Sometimes you strike it with both, but being able to hit it both ways can be very important. So then now I'm going to do again, 20 more, 10 with the right, 10 with the left from a dead ball with the strike. Ten with the right. Ten with the left. Now I would say make sure you've got the space if you're going to hit the ball, that it's not going to bounce off, hit something, break something. The last thing I need to do is be picking up tabs for all the kids doing these videos and hopefully getting the practice in and paying for broken lamps and whatnot. So that's a good set. That's where with the stationary ball, the addition, all you would do is now just add the same thing, but you just get a touch, so it would be a little bit more of a roll, touch, and a hit. And we'll finish, of course, as I always like to, especially now with us being isolated, we'll get a nice ab routine in for you guys to close this out on. Oh, and by the way, all it took to add that stuff was a piece of chalk. Hopefully everybody's got something like that lying around and you can see how easy you can make some markers. Look at what you're aiming for. And again, we'll show a lot more variations of things you can do in this basement. We're just getting started.